All right, so I've gotten a lot of attention from my Vault NU videos, and I guess that's the way to be. I'm going to start trying to incorporate more Vault NU videos, try to keep you guys up to date, and let's go ahead and look at what's going on right now. So Vault NU, this is their Twitter, so I mean that's usually my go-to other than Telegram. So they have a thing pinned with the manual migration because they already started the Vault 2 migration. I guess it's over, but now you'll have to manually do it. And there's instructions on this website. And you just go through the process as it says here. Once you've completed the above steps, you will receive your Vault 2 V2 tokens within 30 days of submission date. So, yeah, it seems pretty simple, but what can you do? That's what you're going to have to do at this point. It's a pretty simple process before. I was really concerned about it. I was concerned about the transparency, but it seems to be better now. Everything's, for instance, when you go to the Vault NU page, manual Vault 1 migration is right there on the page. You don't have to question anything of if you're being tricked in any way, it's right there. So there's some news right here. It talks about next week, CEX listings will drop like breakfast once a day. Sounds pretty exciting. The one thing that I saw that I would like to mention is that as of 7 hours ago, it said that Vault listing on BTC Alpha, our 10th CEX listing, will go live on April 25th, 2022. So the reason they had to do the migration, of course, was because there was too many zeros, and now that we got this kind of going, it looks like they'll be able to go into a lot more exchanges. So there's a lot to look forward to already. As I said, they have the migration up there. I was looking through their page, just trying to get prepared for this video, and I saw that, stage 1, all checks. Stage 2, all checks. Stage 3, all but the treasury staking and farming is checked. And then you got stage 4, where automated social activity reward system, that hasn't been checked. NFT collection hasn't been checked. Vault Fiat Gateway not checked. Vault Swap not checked. Vault Pad Incubator not checked. 50,000 holders not checked. But other than that, they pretty much gone through everything that they have already. So I guess the next stop is the moon. This isn't financial advice, of course. You got to do your own research. Even name brand things you still need to kind of look into for yourself, because you're the one investing the money. As I always say, it's your money, so don't let me spend it. Don't let anyone else spend it. So the BTC Alpha Exchange is a British cryptocurrency exchange operating since 2016. This page had a 3.9 out of 5. There's always going to be complaints about anything. Always a different way that people would rather you do it. So I'm not surprised when things aren't 100% personally. You get a lot of comments that seem kind of similar, so I don't know what to take for true. Of course, they got different levels. This one's a level 4. They said that it's becoming a BTC Alpha protection is becoming a necessity. But I mean, most of them seem good. This person complained about depositing, had to trade 3 or 4 times to be able to withdraw their crypto. With other exchanges, they trade directly using USDT. But yeah, the positives, they said, supporting fiat currencies and offering withdrawal. But they had a lot of complaints here. It's just one of the lowest grades, so take it with a grain of salt. Everyone is going to complain about the bad and not mention the good. This one just mentions kind of a few details. Obviously, they're for profit. It's a cryptocurrency exchange. 24-hour customer support. I think it said right here 100 to 50 workers. It says the location there. Yep. All right, so I want to go into one thing. So CoinMarketCap actually has the value for the V2. This is the Vault NU V2. So now we can kind of look at where it's sitting at and what's going on. It says the mat supply is 69 trillion. Let's see, thousands, millions, billions, trillions. So, I mean, if you look at Shiba Inu, they have quite the supply of like 589 trillion. But if you look at the price for a SHIB is 2502, and the price for a Vault NU with less supply, it's right there. So they have a less supply and they're cheaper. That's something for you to consider and think about. I do believe that this is going to increase in value. It doesn't have all the things that SHIB has to offer. It doesn't have the metaverse. It doesn't have the connections to a restaurant. It doesn't have the connections to a AAA game. But Vault does have a game. So that's something to consider. SHIBs, they've came out with NFTs already. They're working on theirs. Vault is. So, things are progressing. There's more things to come. I feel like they're going to expand. They're highly deflationary. They of course, with the ETH, have 1% reflections, 2% added to liquidity, 2% automatic burn, 4% treasury. So they automatically have a burn, unlike SHIB. So that's something to keep in mind. One of the biggest complaints right now is Shiba Inu is not doing enough to lower the supply. It could take years to get their supply down. This one's already has some automatically built in, and their supply is almost a tenth of what Shiba Inu is. So everything to me looks good with Vault when it comes to those aspects. I feel like this should be a higher value than what it is. I was trying to look at the previous finances or the price for Vault to see how much we progressed. The closest I could go back to was February 15th in the Wayback Machine Internet Archive. And so right now they have about 5 zeros. So let's look at this. Yeah, they have 5 zeros. 1-1. The price right here has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So to me, the migration seems to be a fair success. It feels like, if I'm looking at this right, that you take out the 9 zeros that they took from when they did the migration, it seems like it has pretty good value now, especially with all the exchanges that should be coming up pretty soon. I was looking at BTC Alpha, and I typed in Vault. It says Vault. It says wallet status good, listing status active. Now I don't have an account with them, but kind of seems like everything's good to go. I've heard a few things about the game. There's supposed to be more stuff going on with the game, a competition to win money. I'll try to look that up for you guys before I close this out. So, in the news, not really seeing it in there, so I'll check their Twitter for us. Well, I don't see anything necessarily with that, but I've seen people talk about selling their vault pretty soon, and that's fine. I mean, if you sell it, then it's going to increase to the burns. It's going to have the reflection, so I love the idea of you eventually selling, because that means it gives us, the rest of us, more opportunity. But yeah, that looks like all I have for you today. Are you buying more? Are you happy with what you have? Or are you about to sell? I'd love to hear in the comments. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I have 34 subscribers, and I'm grateful for every single one of you. I'd like to grow some more, and look forward to the 84% of people that watch my video. I'd love for you to join. Thank you. This is Crypto Dream. Let's make it a reality. All right, bye.